Hello everyone. Today we are discussing one of the important topic of the simple harmonic motions. Here we are deriving equation for the resultant of two collinear harmonic oscillations which have same frequency. Suppose if we have two simple harmonic motions of equal frequencies but having different amplitudes and phase constants acting on a system in the x direction, the displacements x1 and x2 of the two harmonic motions is given by x1 is equal to a1 sine omega t, x2 is equals to a2 sine omega t plus delta. Here a is the amplitude, delta is the phase. So to find out the resultant, we have a superposition principle which states that the resultant displacement is equal to the vector sum of the individual displacement. In this case we are using the algebraic sum, and that is becomes x1 plus x2. Call this equation number 1. Here we already know x1 and x2. x1 is a1 sine omega t plus x2 is a2 sine omega t plus delta. Now write as it is this one, a1 sine omega t plus this portion we have, this is in the form of sine a plus b, so we have to write it as sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. So let us write a2 sin omega t cos delta plus a2 cos omega t sin delta. Now this becomes a1 plus a2 cos delta, a1 plus a2 cos delta, taking sin omega t outside, plus a2 sin delta, taking cos omega t outside. So cos omega t. Now consider this part as a C and C sin omega t, plus consider this a2 sin delta as d cos omega t. Call this is equation number 2, where C is a1 plus a2 cos delta and d is a2 sin delta. Now suppose if I draw a right angle triangle, this is epsilon, consider this as angle epsilon, this is C, this is D, and this is the hypotenuse, the base is C, this is D, so it becomes, we can write it as C square plus D square. So after this, by supposing these things, we can rewrite the equation. Before that we have to divide the LHS and RHS by this hypotenuse, that is under root C square plus D square. So the equation 2 becomes, x by under root C square plus D square equals to, this is C by under root C square plus D square sin omega t plus t by under root c square plus d square cos omega t. Now after the rewriting this cross multiplication, this x equals to under root c square plus d square into this c by under root c square plus d square sin omega t plus d by under root c square plus d square cos omega t. Next we can consider this as by taking this c by under root c square plus d square is cos epsilon and d by under root c square plus d square is sin epsilon. So after that the equation, so sin epsilon is equals to d by under root c square plus d square and cos epsilon is equals to c by under root c square plus d square. Now after substituting this sin epsilon and cos epsilon in place of d by under root c square plus d square and c by under root c square plus d square in the equation number 3, we get x equals to under root c square plus d square cos epsilon sin omega t plus sin epsilon cos omega t, or we can write it as x equals to a. Again this is in the form of sin a plus b, so we can write it as sin omega t plus epsilon. We can call this equation number 4. So this is the equation. So this equation is a resultant of two collinear simple harmonic motions having the same frequency, is itself a simple harmonic motion. Now we know where a is amplitude, that is c square plus d square, where a is equal to under root c square plus d square. So we know c and we know d, that is c is, you can write it as c square is a1 plus a2 cos delta square plus d square, d is a2 sin delta square. Now if you elaborate this, this is in the form of a plus b whole square, so a1 square plus a2 square cos square delta plus 2a1 a2 cos delta plus this is a2 sin square delta. So this becomes under root this a2 square is common, so cos square delta and sin square, cos square plus sin square is 1, so we can write it as a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos delta. Call this equation number 5. So this is the amplitude. Now we can find the tan epsilon, that is tan means sin by cos, d by c, that is a2 sine delta by C is A1 plus A2 cos delta. So this is equation number 6. Here the amplitude and phase of the resultant simple harmonic motion depends on the amplitudes of the two individual simple harmonic motions and phase difference between them. That is, this is tan epsilon. And the detailed notes are available in the description, so you can download it from that.